How to clean incense residue. If you've ever enjoyed the soothing aroma of incense, you've probably noticed the stubborn residue it leaves behind. So, how do you clean this residue without damaging your surfaces or incense burners? Let's break it down step by step. First, let's talk about cleaning your backflow incense burner. This type of burner is particularly prone to oil residue buildup from the incense cones. After you finish burning an incense cone, wait for the ash and burner to cool down until they are just a little warmer than room temperature. This is when the oily residue is still runny and easier to clean. Start by disposing of the incense ash carefully. Since the ash can fall apart easily, it's best to use a wet cotton bud or a damp cloth to clean around the area where the incense cone sits. If the piece holding the incense cone is detachable, remove it to clean the area underneath. Use a wet wipe or a damp cloth to wipe down the rest of the incense burner, making sure to get into all the holes and crevices. For metal parts, you can wash them with warm water and dish detergent using a soft brush. However, wiping down the burner usually gets rid of all the residue that matters, so you might not need to do this extra step. Just let the burner air dry after cleaning. If you need a more thorough clean, you can use rubbing alcohol, but be cautious. Rubbing alcohol can strip the top layer off your incense burner, so always patch test an inconspicuous area first. If it's safe, use a wet wipe or cloth with alcohol to wipe down the areas with oily residue. Another method is to use warm water and dish detergent. Mix the two in a bowl and use a wet wipe, cloth, or non-abrasive sponge to clean the burner. Again, patch test first to ensure the materials won't be damaged. Now, let's move on to cleaning incense residue from other surfaces. For fabric surfaces, gently brush away any loose incense ash with a soft bristled brush or a handheld vacuum. Mix a small amount of laundry detergent or dish soap with cold water and dab the solution onto the sticky residue using a clean cloth or sponge. Blot the area with a clean, damp cloth to remove the cleaning solution and incense residue. Repeat if necessary and let the fabric air dry. For wood surfaces, start by dusting off any loose ash with a dry cloth or soft bristled brush. Mix equal parts white vinegar and water in a spray bottle and spritz the solution onto the wood surface. Wipe the surface with a clean, damp cloth, following the wood grain. Dry the surface immediately with a soft, dry cloth to prevent water damage. On ceramic or tile surfaces, use a dry cloth or soft bristled brush to remove any incense ash. Make a paste using baking soda and water and apply it to the incense residue. Gently scrub with a sponge or brush, then rinse with clean water and wipe dry with a clean cloth. For sticky residue, you can also use a commercial ceramic or tile cleaner. For glass or mirror surfaces, use a dry microfiber cloth or soft bristled brush to remove any loose ash. Mix equal parts white vinegar and water in a spray bottle and spray the solution onto the surface. Wipe with a clean, lint-free cloth. For stubborn residue, you can use a glass cleaner following the manufacturer's instructions. Remember, always test any cleaning solution on a small, inconspicuous area first to avoid damaging the surface. By following these steps, you can keep your incense burners and surfaces clean and free from residue, ensuring you can continue to enjoy the peaceful ambiance of incense without the hassle of cleanup.